Hello, welcome to Unicycle.com videos. Today it's just a quick video to show you my race penny farthing. So it is a standard UDC penny farthing with a few modifications. So we've talked about these previously, but only in passing. And I've mentioned this is my race penny farthing we're demonstrating on. So I just thought I'll show you some of the features, some of the changes I've made for racing. It did very well last year. We won Knutsford and I did well in the hill climb and the European Championships. So let me show you what I did to make what is a standard UDC penny farthing more aggressive and faster. So the first thing people generally notice is the handlebars. So these are what's called bull bars. They're a standard fixie bike handlebars, and I've put a standard, it's a long one, but it is a standard bicycle stem. So this is just replaces the standard penny farthing stem, which would normally sit about here. So what I've done, I've pushed it forwards and I've lowered it. So these, if you're looking to replicate, these are 380 wide, which more or less suits my shoulders. So that's the handlebars. What it does, it brings your body further over the wheel, which means you can get a flat back, be more aerodynamic. So other thing I have done is I've pushed the seat. It's a standard UDC seat, but I pushed it forwards, and I've actually chopped off the nose of it, so it's actually about ½ inch shorter, just because I really wanted to get this as far forward as I could get it. So my body is sitting here with a flat back. Yeah, so that's basically your body setup here. Other thing you'll have noticed, I have a Garmin mount. So this is just on a piece of carbon fibre tubing. They're actually from drones. You can buy them really cheaply, and it's just cable tied in and holds it in place. I can sit my Garmin on the top, so it can actually tell how fast I'm going, how far I've got to go. Pretty straightforward. So that's the kind of cockpit area. I have a bell. It's kind of compulsory, isn't it? Nice little bell, bought in Sweden, but lovely. How short do I race on the cranks? So it's currently set up. So if we look at the cranks that we've got here, it's actually set up in a 100mm slot, 100mm hole for the pedals. When I race in flat, I will knock that down to 80. I'll take these cranks off and I'll fit 89mm cranks. The shorter the cranks, the faster you go. The other thing that is very obvious is I have SPDs on. SPDs are essential for racing and very, very safe. I've never had a problem dismounting with them, but I am familiar with SPDs anyway, with clipped-in pedals. But when you've got your feet moving at over 200 cadence, you want them clipped in. So this is sort of essential, and that gives us the speed. Now, as you will know, I'm absolutely certain you will know, we can change the rake, which is the angle of the handle of the forks. Now, I actually don't go that aggressive. I can add 4 inches into the back, which puts this almost vertical. Don't do that. Because I have moved everything forwards, my body is forward, I like to have what's called toe on the wheel, so that it actually, when you go around a corner, it brings itself back into position. If they're vertical, you don't have that. So that's one of the reasons the UDC penny farthing corners so well. We always have toe on it. So let me show you the back end of the penny farthing. So I've mentioned this is the adjuster for the rake on the front of the penny farthing, and you can see there's probably just over an inch clear, and inch showing. Some riders actually take away the bottom peg and slide this all the way down if they want a very, very relaxed mode. Here, we don't want it relaxed, we want it aggressive for racing. Little things you may notice, I've got shrink plastic on the pegs just for grip. Knutsford was very, very wet and I slipped several times when I was mounting. These offer some extra grip and protection should I fall, and it protects my leg. Standard brake, for most racing you won't have that. That will be disconnected, and the disconnection is easy, which is, and I don't know if you can see that, we've got a little button here, pull that up, the brakes are now disconnected. So that's how I would be racing most of the time, for most of the races, not all. Knutsford allowed us to have it on. I'll show you reconnecting it. So you push it down, if I can do it, come on. That's it, they're now reconnected. So, other thing, kind of obvious which is my penny farthing. I've got the mini disc wheel in the back. It is just plastic, nothing fancy about it, bit of advertising. In theory it'll give me some aerodynamics, in practice probably none at all. So that's my race machine. Did want to give you kind of a breakdown on this. I do get asked this question regularly, you know, what's it like? So there we go. It's actually a Mark 4.5, very similar to the Mark 5. They are on sale at the moment, by the way. At least I think they're on sale all January as well. So great news there for you. So anyway, thank you for watching. Do please like the channel, like the video and all the other stuff. And we'll see you at the next one.